Yo.
Yo. I was posting a story.
Wow. Unbelievable, dude.
That's what it is.
What's up, Justin? How are you doing, dude? Good to hear. Good to hear. Not bad. Not bad. Justin, how are you doing, dude? Good to see you, dude.
These headphones aren't working right now.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Tech problems.
now?
We've all heard that excuse before, dude.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not why we're
excuses.
misled either.
No, dude. Probably because of Justin's headphones.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, welcome everybody. Sorry we're late. Listen, honesty is always our policy here at Moviga, and it's all Justin's fault.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, I fell asleep putting my child to bed, which is starting to happen every night.
Acceptable.
Starting to happen every night, and then I couldn't get my camera to work.
Yeah.
So, we're vibing and thriving.
Or welcome back. We're glad you're here. Glad you made it.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah. I was going to make a decaf, but I didn't get a chance to.
Dude, decaf is for the week.
Weenies.
You guys have
drink it.
lattes after 8?
Bro, I'll have coffee any time of the day.
Really?
No matter what. But I will say, I do like decaf. Good decaf is hard to find, but it does exist.
I'll do it, but I know I shouldn't. And daylight savings has.
At 8.
Oh!
What is this?
Daylight savings has wrecked my house, so.
Oh, somebody's ding dong ditching us.
Nice, dude. Screenshot, Facebook page, police report now.
Dude, I'm
FBI
already
report.
all over our thing, our community Facebook page right now. Just
Good.
control your children. Dude, some people say some unhinged stuff on like Facebook community pages.
Oh, yeah.
Like
100.
yeah, and I'm just like, dude, like, number one, I'm team relax. Like, we just got ding dong ditched. That's hilarious. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, have your fun. We all have like Ring doorbells now and stuff anyway, so it's kind of like,
What kid is
they're
That's the
doing
fun
it.
of it.
Why are kids
Well,
dumb to freaking ding dong ditch on a
But I'm
Ring
like-
doorbell camera? I don't get it.
But I'm like, they know what they're doing. They're not that stupid. You know what I mean? So they're just doing it for the thrill and the fun, whatever. But like some people, we live in the South, and they're like, "Should I see your kids on my property one more time? I swear to God,
Let them come.
They're gonna get some buckshot.
Let them
between
try
their teeth."
again.
And I'm like, number one, like, bro,
You picked
this
the
is not
wrong
Civil
house,
War,
boy.
alright? Like, you didn't pay your HOA dues on time, so maybe relax about the my property stuff, okay? But like, I don't know. I'm like, just let them have fun. They didn't break anything. They're not. I don't know.
Yeah, let them cook, guys. Not naming names, but our trunk was left open the other night. Not naming names.
Nathan.
I'm not naming names.
Haley.
But somebody.
That's my. Sorry, I'm talking to my wife.
Right. Oh.
I was just seeing.
And but somebody rang our doorbell at 9:30 p.m. and we were like, "What the heck?" And it was a lady walking her dog, and she's just like, "Your trunk is open." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." Both our kids are asleep, and now they are
That's
awake.
the most
but
2026 thing in the world is somebody rang your doorbell at 9. You were concerned, number one.
Mhm.
Right, so like nowadays, like if the doorbell rings, it's like, oh my god, who's gonna kill us?
right?
But then like you talked to them through your video camera.
No, I
like-
went out. I opened the door.
Oh, you did? Okay,
I did.
all right. Well, and I'm like, and
I
then
could
you
take her,
probably
dude. I was like, I
closed
could
it
take this.
automatically with your clicker. Like you were just like, meow.
We're not that
I'm
high
like-
tech.
We don't have one either, but I just assume everybody else is living in the peak of Black Mirror
Right.
technology.
True. What do you want? Okay, thank you. Beep.
Yeah.
And then she walks away as her dog is leash is floating via robot dog walker. Whatever. Welcome in, everybody. It's gonna be a wild show tonight. Yeah, I was glad that she told us that because, not naming names though. Okay. We got a wild show. We're gonna be talking
we
some
do.
console goodies, console
Bro.
juice.
Ew.
Then a very special game, maybe, perhaps, mayhaps.
Chance. Do you have it ready, Justin? Doctor.
Probably not.
Ooh. Are you able to get it ready?
Oh yeah,
Doctor?
easy.
All right.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, it's installed. Was that what you were asking?
I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready for this? What do I even?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What do I even? I'm still waking up, to be honest with you. I'm so be honest with you.
I may or may not have left our garage door open a few times as well. Talking to
Oh,
chat.
Oh, I've done
I-
that so many times.
I did one night and I was appalled at myself. Now I check it every night. I'm a check the lock 14 times kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's Haley. That's my Haley. Like she's straight up
that's
like,
me.
like she's like, did you like? I'll get in bed. It's like 1 a.m. and she's like, check the front door. I'm like, we haven't opened our front door in 5 days. Like, because we leave out the garage. So I'm like, why would I haven't. Oh, no check.
And then it was unlocked, and you were like, and then you had to apologize. Right, chat?
That may or may not. I will neither confirm nor deny whether
Okay.
that is the case.
Y'all ready for this? Oh,
Yep.
wait. Yeah, okay. So, I'm recording.
Oh yeah, I have to record.
I'm now recording. I am recording. Oh. Uh-oh.
I will be in 5 seconds. I am now recording.
Uh-oh. I am not recording.
Oh,
Unanticipated error opening recording device. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm stopping my recording and deleting.
I am also stopping my recording and deleting.
In 3, 2,
Come on,
1.
Audacity.
Oh, the city.
That just reminded me of Brooklyn Nine-Nine
Now am I recording?
when
There we go. Now we're good.
It's Captain Holt and the FBI guy, and they're like casing out the FBI heist thing they're gonna do, and they're like, my lint is oblong, my lint is oddly shaped, my lint is brown.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds fun.
Oh,
Test,
I
test.
have a talk nerdy to me. I am recording. We can start if you'd like, but I also have
Why
a talk
is it-
nerdy to me
Oh, frick.
that I showed Justin already. But we can start if you'd like to.
Okay, I'm recording. 3, 2, 1. You trying to show it right now?
Sure.
Do I see it back there?
Do you see it? Oh, this?
Yes. That.
I don't think I've shown this.
I have
That's
one as
not it,
well.
not it. All right, hold on. Start with Austin.
Steven, get over here. It's important for you to see.
Oh man, spoilers. Oh man, spoilers all over the place.
Man, why can't I? Come on.
Steven, is that the Edward Scissorhand glove?
Dang it. He saw it.
Oh, hey, Josh.
Edward.
Oh.
What?
There it is. All right. Boom.
There it is.
It's Star-Lord.
That, that is Austin. So we're running a
Austin.
one-shot here in the next week or so.
Ah, baby.
This is Austin's Warlock. This
Winter Warlock.
is Daniel's Hill Dwarf cleric with a warhammer.
Look, pooped.
Yeah, it's got some dookie on his shoes.
Dookie
And
shoes.
this is Steve's rogue. Your
Yeah,
hand
baby.
kind of broke off.
I only have one hand.
You only have one hand, and but he had a little sword in this one and a whip, like Indiana Jones right here.
Oh.
Because you guys are going to be doing some Indiana Jones type ish.
Sheesh.
And
this
then
is
there's
Justin's got
Oh,
a sled.
My Goliath.
Goliath.
how tall is he? Is he normal height, or is he like a
mean
normal height
the-
made out of stone, or is he like
He
9 feet tall?
is 7 feet 10 inches tall.
Woo.
That's the
Not
opposite of Daniel.
bad.
Daniel's like 3 feet tall.
Nice.
You should toss him at some point.
Toss me.
Yeah,
Toss me.
happy.
Speaking of
Oh,
that,
another Indiana Jones.
no, same actor.
Yeah, he's in Indiana. Yeah. That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
character also has a whip.
A whip?
Things are about to get.
Spicy.
Spicy. All right, here we go.
Let's see. And then I have a question.
All right,
for
here we
Justin.
go.
Oh.
So
Bum,
like
bum,
a,
ba, ba, da. Get
there's like an
up,
aluminum.
get up.
Ryan, I don't know if you've ever driven by. So it's after. So if
What
you're
does
going down
what does he
52,
think this is?
after the strawberry stop,
Uh-huh.
the gas station,
Yeah.
on the left, there is some sort of aluminum plant. Steven, this has to do with your
Yeah,
Talk
JW
Nerdy
aluminum.
thing. No,
Or
it's
the
not
Holly-
JW. It's past
It's like-
that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. On the left.
if you drive by it either in the morning when it's
Mhm.
dark, there is a gigantic flame inside the building.
Yeah.
And it has 2 doors. So like you drive by it, you see it, and then you drive by
Yeah.
and you see it through the second door. Every single time I drive by that, in my head I hear
Dude, the One Ring Lego piece is like amazing. I love
The
that.
little guy.
All right, I'll show
Thanks.
mine.
I got 3 of them. Also, Bilbo has one.
Is that new, Steven? Is that a new set?
It is. Just came out this year. First Lord of the Rings set of the year.
Oh no, what happened to his? Why is his leg all dangly?
Oh,
Because they move.
he got dangle
Oh.
leg.
He got dangly leg.
Oh no, he got dangle leg.
So that way you could literally like. Yeah, I built this guy the other day.
Nice. I
I don't have any new Legos.
I have Legos that I have stored and some that I haven't put together because I don't know where to put stuff, dude. I got too much, but I just want it all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Haley.
I had to get the flu just to be able to
Mm.
build that one.
Give me
have
some of
time.
that, dude.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right, let's boogie. Should we start over recording?
We can. We're 5 minutes in.
I am starting over my recording.
Right? I am not yet. Hold on.
Oh no.
I have started my recording.
Unanticipated. Just kidding. I'm recording.
Sure.
I'm recording.
3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, y'all ready?
Yep.
Yeah,
Lord of
baby.
the Rings.
Here we go. Yeah, baby. Welcome to the Moviga podcast, where we are talking all things movies, video games, and more. My name is Steven, joined today by Justin
What up?
and Brain.
Hello, hello.
Justin and the Brain. What's up, guys?
You know.
Well,
Apparently my son is awake.
oh, nice, dude. Congrats on that.
Might have to go drop the hammer here in a second.
He knows we're recording, right?
Yeah, I told him.
Unbelievable,
Trapping
dude.
him.
Unbelievable.
What are you, 4?
Welcome everybody. Happy times here at Moviga HQ.
Happy times.
Happy times to all those watching live. Happy Moviga Monday, best day of the year.
Best day of the year.
If you're listening, we appreciate you. We love you. We'd love for you to join us live every Moviga Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern over youtube.com/@Moviga Podcast. We'd also love for you to check out our website, movigapodcast.com. You'll find all the links you'll ever need. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all them places. Follow us there. Audio goes live every Friday. Hop on our Discord. Be a part of the conversation. Follow us on Twitch. It's been a minute since we streamed there, but it's not dead yet. You know, we're coming back, probably, maybe. Social media, at Moviga Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. I think that's everything. Now you're up to speed. Man, what a wild show we got tonight.
So wild.
I'm kind of nervous about it, to be honest. But we're going to be talking...
I am not nervous. I'm ready to go in.
Oh, no. We're going to be talking a little bit of Xbox, a little bit of PlayStation, a little bit of... Did you guys see the Lanterns teaser?
Nope.
Nope. I did not, actually.
On a break. You'll have to check that out.
Dude, to be honest with you, I'm experiencing maybe what I would call a bit
Diarrhea.
How did you know?
Constipation.
I was gonna say
Both.
maybe a bit of superhero fatigue.
Yeah.
Cause like I used to like anytime something was announced, I'm like, I'm all over it. I'm watching the trailers. I'm getting hype. And I think there's just so much. And when I say superhero fatigue, I know that kind of has like a bad connotation a little bit, because it's like I still enjoy the movies. I just don't have that same excitement when I hear of something. And I don't think it's anything to do with the quality. Like, I haven't watched Wonder Man or anything yet, and it has nothing to do with the quality of it. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. But I felt the same way about the Lantern stuff. As I'm like, cool, it looks great. I just can't bring myself to.
Does it look great?
Get pumped.
We'll find out. We will find out shortly.
I love Green Lantern.
I will give you the answer whether or not it looks great here tonight.
After the break.
The objective
As long as it
answer.
includes the color grading.
Oh, it does.
It
sir.
might. I feel like it actually might.
Oh, I definitely destroyed my microphone with how loud I said that, but it was necessary. Before we get into all that news, top 3, Popcorn, Justin.
All right.
I can see you're printing something right now.
I am.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I haven't been watching a ton, but I have been watching Black Mirror,
Ooh.
and I don't know why I've been sleeping on that show. It is really good, and I love that. It definitely gives me, because I really enjoyed Love, Death, and Robots. And it very much gives me Love, Death, and Robot vibes. I mean, everything's live action instead of computer generated or animated. But I love that, like, each episode is a self-contained unit. But also, there are, like, Easter eggs from previous episodes that are scattered throughout. So it's not like there's a running story. So I'm in season 3 now, but that's not a big deal because season 1 is like 3 episodes, season 2 is 4 episodes. But it's super good. The most recent one I watched had Wyatt Russell in it. And he's basically testing what is essentially a VR video game that uses your brain. It's a horror game, so it uses your brain to like simulate the horror. So it's basically like reading your thoughts and like using what you actually fear. It's really cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've been watching is Black Mirror. Playing, I started playing my newest Balatro replacement, which is
Nice.
called Dice a Million. Um, and it is essentially very similar in that, so kind of like how Balatro, you have these different decks and you have to complete one deck to unlock the next one. So
Yeah.
in Dice a Million, you have all of the basic dice sets. So you have like D2s, D3s, D4s, 5, 6, all the dice that you can think of. But then of course they have their own like spin on dice, like, you know, this dice, this D6 multiplies everything that has the same face matching it. So you get all these like special dice, and like instead of having different decks, you start with different dice bags. So like the first one is like you have, I think it's like you start with D4s, and it's basically how Balatro, you have to get this amount of money. It's kind of the same thing with Dice a Million. You have to get this score to move on. Really cool. I'm loving it. It's probably the closest thing to Balatro that I've played yet. Because I also played Casino Pit, which was fun. But with Casino Pit, it was way more. I mean, obviously you're rolling dice, so there's a lot of RNG involved. But even in Casino Pit, it felt like you had less control over what you could do. So that's been lots of fun. Also started playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I'm excited to hear about this.
I don't think I ever got more than like an hour into the original one. Honestly, like I like the immersion of the Kingdom Come Deliverance games. I don't love the first one where you're like a nobody to start out. At least in this one, you at least know how to use a sword to start out the game. But they also, I didn't love the sword play in the original, where like you had to. I don't know. Have you guys ever played Kingdom Come Deliverance?
I have been like when the second one came out and like everyone was singing its praises. I was very curious about it, but other stuff was out and I just never got around to it.
So the original KCD1, the way the sword play works is you essentially, you can't just swing your sword. Like you have to. There's 4 different directions that you have to choose from before you either swing your sword or block an attack. Which is cool. However, I just don't. The older I get, I think the less I enjoy complicated mechanics like that. So in the newer one, they actually made the sword play a little more accessible, because you can still very much play that way, but it will also let you, like, as long as you just hit the block button in time, it'll block it no matter where it's coming from, or you can completely control the sword direction yourself. But super good. The story so far is really good. I'd say I've probably played 2 hours maybe, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. That's pretty much it.
Nice.
Is it like super, like the interactions like really RPG? Like
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
very much so. Like
dialogue
even,
selecting.
yeah, they also kept a lot of the like if your character is gross and you go and talk to somebody, like they're gonna react to you
That's cool.
some
I
type
like that.
of way. So like you can, and then too, like, you know, even if you go to like a water trough and try to clean yourself off, this little like text comes up on the screen and it's like, you got as clean as you could get at a water trough. So like, so so yeah, I mean it's been really fun. I'm enjoying it so far. We'll see how long I stick with it, but it has pulled me away from um, Divinity Original Sin 2 for a little bit. So, but what about you, Brian?
Man, I've been hooked on Marathon. It's really fun. We talked a little bit about it last week, where a lot of big streamers are really loving it. A lot of them are like singing its praise, while also like the community. It's like in typical Bungie fashion. There's like a sect of the gaming community that's just like, this game sucks, and they're like, which game is this again? Oh yeah, I mean it sucks. Like they have no idea what they're talking about. Haven't played it, whatever. And like Burnt Peanut actually had words for those people on his stream, and but yeah, it looks great. Shroud has been playing it a ton and really enjoying it, and it's I really enjoyed it. If you're looking for like a good first-person shooter extraction shooter that's like really fun, this is the game for you. If you're not looking for like a PvP sort of environment where, you know, it's a little sweatier, the stakes it's a little less like loot hoardy like Arc Raiders, and that's not like a bad thing that Arc Raiders is that, because in Marathon there's not as much like crafting or stuff like that. Progression is tied more to like factions and contracts, and there's this really cool kind of like lore around it. So I've been having a lot of fun diving into that. The runners are super cool. The art style and the world is just super dope. I'm having a blast. Other than that, Clash Royale came out with a new chaos mode, where you basically get to choose buffs as you go that just absolutely break your cards. They're like, oh, like, you know, it's like, what if Mega Knight could teleport basically and have unlimited jump attacks, and the jump attacks do 100% more damage than they did before. Like you can get those. Some of them are common, some of them are legendary, and they're random as to what they are and what they do depending on the cards that you have in your deck at the time. But there's like no ladder mode or progression tied to it. It's just good old fun. It's kind of like mayhem mode in Destiny, where it's like basically you just have supers all the time and you can just go crazy. So that's really cool. There's been a lot of like modded Clash Royale stuff in the past where it is like that. It's like, instead of skeleton army, it's wizard army, and it's just 1,000 wizards, and the other person has to use, you know, ultra log to kill everything or whatever. I don't know, but like modded weird is kind of like their answer to that community, and it's a lot of fun in its own way. And then last but not least, the main thing I've been doing is D&D preparation.
Jeez.
Yes, sir. I am running my a one shot for the very first time in any sort of real way. I've done it once before on one that I've kind of been homebrewing for a while now, and I am really excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited that it's a one shot, because I don't have to like worry. Like Mikey has been running this campaign for us, our main campaign, for like over 2 years, and he has to deal with the fact that like we love our characters, and some of us have been playing these characters for 2 years. Some of us, Justin, how long have you been Laszlo now? Like 7 or 8 months?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while now, but because I know his first character betrayed us and we had to kill him.
Yeah, he did.
But so like those characters mean a lot, and there's a lot to them. I don't care about your guys' characters at all, and I'll kill you. If you don't make it to the end, you don't make it to the end. Sorry.
Rude.
But it's also cool because it's a one shot, and I get to tweak some of the rules and stuff. So I've already like added like 1 or 2 extra rules, just on like things that are happening specifically in this campaign. and not necessarily the greater D&D world. And so I'm just excited to kind of play those out, see if they're fun, and if we like them, and if like halfway through they suck, we'll find some reason to kill those rules. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. Like, I'm not envious. This is a one shot, and I don't care if your characters die. I can't imagine managing the character progression and the arc of 5 characters, as well as a giant sandbox world that we can do whatever we want in, whenever
I've
we
been my
want.
character for a year.
Dang, that's crazy. Still feels like your new character.
Time
to me.
flies. And so does Laszlo.
So does Laszlo.
He does.
But yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun getting ready for it. I got most of the stuff right here, and that was gonna be my other talk nerdy to me. Is I ordered a DM screen and
Oh.
battle mat like thing, which is cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to do it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Popcorn. Steven.
Oh. Me personally, so I finished Cyberpunk. I had to tear myself away from it. I've already mentioned before how just eerie and bleak that world is. As much as I love it, it was like giving me daymares. So great game, dude. Great freaking game. But so I've been kind of in like that a sci-fi mood a little bit. And I realized the other day that Haley's never seen Oblivion. And I really like that movie a lot.
Yeah.
So Friday night, she and I watched it. And she like didn't say a word the whole time. I don't know if she's still here in chat. She like wasn't saying a word, and I kept looking over it like, is she asleep? No, she's not asleep. She's either completely locked in or doesn't care what's happening. And I think she was somewhere in the middle. But I think she enjoyed it. And I just love the movie. The first time I saw it, I don't know. I was younger, stupider. Didn't like it as much. But I like it a lot now. It's from Joseph Kosinski, who did Tron Legacy and Top Gun, and I think he did the F1 movie, which I haven't seen yet. But and great music, great visuals. Love Tom Cruise. It's a fun time. Recommend if you haven't seen it. Although I looked it up I looked up the IGN review. This came out in 2013, and IGN gave it a 6.6 and said it was just okay.
Wow.
I'm like, dang, dude, I really like it. I mean,
Yeah, that's rough.
I could see some imperfections, but dude, it's a good time.
Yeah. I
Also-
feel like I remember one scene in particular, definitely, kind of like, seriously? And I don't want to give anything away, but like, I think it's like when you learn a lot more about, trying to remember what's a spoiler and what's not. This is an old movie, so who cares? Morgan Freeman's character.
Hmm.
When you like learn a lot more about him, and then Tom Cruise is kind of like, huh, I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah, there's a lot of going back home and then going back out and then going back home and then going back out
Yeah.
in this movie. But it's fun.
Like
Other
Forrest
than
Gump when he says, "I think I'll go home now."
think I'll go home now. Yeah, just like that. We did finish Wonder Man.
Nice.
I liked it a
Thoughts?
lot. I mean, it's not like, Severance or freaking Night of the Seven Kingdoms level of excitement for me. If that was it, there wasn't season 2 or anything, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, that was fun. That was a good time. Definitely, like, very different. It's not at all your typical superhero show. But, like, the acting's good. Ben freaking Kingsley's in it. And he's so good. Yaya's in it.
Is his full
And
name Yahya Abdul?
don't remember something like Yahya Abdul something the second.
Mateen.
Bateen. It's very like Hollywood vibes and references, like like cameos. they're just like talking about shows. It's just so meta. I don't know. Is that the word? Like they
Yeah,
just talk about
yeah.
Hollywood. Um, the main character Yaya is like an actor, so they're like on set, and you hear people talking about like, oh, American Horror Story, and did you get that gig with so and so and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very different, very cool. I recommend giving it a watch. And then I'm back in Baldur's Gate, dude.
Let's go.
And
That's what I
loving
like to
it. Honestly, I saving a certain character was so intimidating to me, and I heard it was so hard. And I was super into it for so long, and then I just kind of got to a point where I was like, oh man, like I was getting on to play, and I was like, I don't feel like worrying about dialogue choice number 1 or 2 killing a village of people. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, I don't feel like dealing with that. So I took a long break and finished Cyberpunk, and I was like, dude, I gotta finish Baldur's Gate, and I'm back into it. It's been like 7 months or so since I played, so I have forgotten stuff. I'm trying to like look at the journal and like remember where I was. That's the biggest thing with me in big games like this. Like if I don't finish it, that's why I'm like a one game at a time kind of guy. I gotta play it all the way through, or I'll take a break and come back and be like, how do you play this game again? Thankfully, like it is a very in-depth game, but like because it's like turn-based, it's easier to be like, okay, yeah, okay, I can remember, yeah, let me do this. So it's not as hard to get back into as I thought I was. Story-wise, yeah, I don't remember a bunch of this stuff. Like, I blew up something recently, and I was like, I was looking at the journal, and I was like, ooh, I don't think this character wanted me to do that, and I totally forgot that person existed. And there's a lot of like side stuff that when I was playing it back in the day, I was like, I want to do all this before I get to the end, but now I'm just kind of like, let me just finish it up and start a new campaign at some point soon. But I need to finish that, and then I've got a few other games that I just got to finish. I never finished Jedi Survivor. I never finished God of War Ragnarok. I know.
What?
Dude. I know.
Bro.
Steven, what's
You're
wrong with
killing me.
I don't know, dude. It's like something comes out when I...
Dude, that makes me so angry that you've spent any time at all playing Cyberpunk.
Easy now.
That makes me
Cyberpunk changed my life, dude.
BRM, dude.
Oh, shoot.
Blood red mad.
But mad.
But
Butt red mad. My butt is red right now.
I'm mad. Red with anger.
I know. I need to finish it. But also, Crimson Desert be coming out soon. I might be hopping on that tree, boy. Sheesh.
Does look good.
I don't know if I'm gonna be into it. I think I will be, but
I have some
sandboxiness,
hesitancies. I know.
Makes me scared.
What makes me scared is not scared, but like I don't like the from what I've seen, the like I'm on a horse and I'm gonna chase a dragon, and then also I'm in a mech suit and I have venom symbiote powers that help me fly. It's like, well, what the heck? So I'm very curious to see how all that plays out, but I'm probably gonna get it. Anyway, that's it for me. Quick break.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, we taking a break. Stick with us.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, time
Dude.
goes.
Yeah, I'm low-key a little afraid for Crimson. Not, I don't think it's gonna be bad. Just like for me personally, I saw one of the guys was like, if you like Breath of the Wild, this game's for you. But if you like a story that makes sense and you can easily play it, this is not the game for you. And I'm like, wait. I was like, that sounds just like, if you like decent games, this one's not the one for you.
Yeah, I watched.
But
I watched IGN's thing, and then Luke Stevens been. They
think Luke
basically
Stevens-
everybody got to play like 6 hours or something like that.
yeah,
And overall, like Luke Stevens has been impressed, but he did say like his suspicions of like, yeah, it's not going to be like Witcher 3 level of narrative. It's going to be more like Breath of the Wild. It kind of confirmed. And also, I think IGN talked about how like some of it was a little bit too. There's so much you can do. It's a little overwhelming and like time consuming, like having to like open a menu to pull this out to open this door or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm sure it won't be bad, and I don't mean to poo-poo on it, but I definitely my excitement level went from like 10 out of 10 when I was like, oh, Crimson Desert is going to be like MMO, and then it was like, no, it's not, and I was like, okay, that's fine, and then I was like, oh, multiplayer of any kind, no, and I was like, all right, well, and then they were like, it's it's going to be like an RPG. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're like, but not like any sort of like mainline story driven. It's going to be much more. And I was like, okay, man, like I feel like everything I hear just knocks me down like a 0.01 or like level of excitement, to where I feel like I'm still excited, but I'm a little less pumped than I would be for.
Yeah, I'm still pretty cautious. I mean, I haven't pre-ordered it or anything. I'm waiting for reviews and then we'll decide.
I'll probably end up getting it for sure. I feel like my excitement has been very, very, very slowly on the decline ever since I learned about it.
Yeah.
All right,
But not in a big way. Yeah.
Here we go. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Consoles, dude. Am I right?
Dude.
In console.
Sheesh.
RIP. Or not.
Or not. Or
maybe they're just
Or-
fine.
So the console it's times has been pretty straightforward for a while. Nintendo does its thing, and then Xbox and PlayStation release a console around the same time for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years, for the last century.
Long time.
And as PCs have become more the norm, as like gamers have gotten older and we can spend our own money, PCs have become, I don't know if I'd say the standard way of gaming, but for serious professionals like ourselves, we be on that PC. So that's been kind of throwing a wrench in the whole console. I don't like saying console war, but you know what I'm saying. Console journey. How about that? And it seems like PS5 and Xbox Series X is going to be the last regular, time for consoles. So, PlayStation had started dropping exclusives on PC like a couple years after initial release, and I was like, okay, interesting. We're kind of blending, sides here a little bit, and Game Pass is such a big thing, so it was almost just like olive branches everywhere, and then all of a sudden, Xbox, Phil Spencer resigns. Well, also I feel like a part of it was, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Phil Spencer kind of resigned out of nowhere, and the lady who was like going to take over for him. Retire. Maybe, I think retire. But isn't he retire? I don't know if he's working somewhere else now or not. But part of me kind of wonders,
Brian's
like,
going to do it because of the PlayStation.
He is. No, I'm kidding.
If he goes to PlayStation, I'm going with him.
Shoot. So that happened kind of suddenly. So you're kind of like, did something happen? Part of me wonders if like sales, like they spent a penny on Bethesda, right? And I'm wondering if like Starfield sales maybe disappointed a little bit, and maybe that was, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like why a sudden shift. But also, the person who took over for him, I forget her name, Asha Sharma, is the new gaming CEO, who was originally their like AI person. I don't really know. So that's interesting. AI is kind of throwing a wrench in the whole world right now.
Mhm.
So that's been a change. And then one of the biggest things recently was Microsoft announced Project Helix, the code name for its next generation Xbox console. There's just been all this stuff about like something was released recently how the people who worked on Xbox hated the marketing campaign when Microsoft was like, this is an Xbox, and it was like a phone, and it was like, and this is an Xbox, and it was just like saying basically a way of saying like you can play your Xbox games all over the place. But people who actually worked on Xbox were like, what the heck, dude? No, ain't nothing. Ain't nobody like me except me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been this kind of weird zone of like, what are you guys saying about Xbox here? And then they announced Project Helix, according to AI Overview. It is designed to bridge PC and console gaming with top-tier performance. Under the new gaming CEO, Ashish Sharma, strategy emphasizes a return to console. I don't really know what that means, a return to console, with potential premium pricing. This says $999 to $1,200. This, I'm like, I don't know. Enhanced AI-driven high-performance hardware, says report from VGC.
Look, it could be cool. My thing is, like, if we start separating gaming and PC, I could see that being a good thing, in a way. You know, like
Separating gaming and PC, what you mean by that?
Yeah, so like in my mind, if I could have an Xbox that ran games as well as my current PC does, right? Same thing. Like, you know, I can have all the tweaks and all the different like settings and all that sort of stuff, right? If it can run stuff like that and things are being developed for it specifically as far as like performance goes, right? I could have a PC for streaming or whatever else that I don't need to go spend $700 on 16 gigs of RAM anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can have a normally spec'd computer to handle some of the things I'm using my PC for. Because currently, like, I'm like, I game on my PC and I'm running Discord and YouTube, and if I'm streaming, I stream to Twitch or like YouTube or whatever, right? Like, if you can separate those things but integrate them together to where it's easy for them to talk to one another, I could see that being worth the price of admission if the performance is there and if the like longevity is there.
Yeah.
If it's kind of similar to what we had this past generation from both PlayStation and Xbox, meaning like you know, a solid performance. I'm speaking in like terms, I guess, now. Like right now, the performance of the PS5 and the Xbox are still like admirable, but not close to like 50 series cards with maxed out everything, right? Like it's just they can't compete because you can't change those things out. When they came out, it was like 30 series cards, I believe, were like the new thing, and like it was like, you know, to get the equivalent performance from a PC, I'd have to spend like $900, or I could spend $400 to $500 on a PlayStation or an Xbox and get pretty similar performance. If it's just that with this next generation, I don't know that that'll be enough. I think there needs to be something to bridge PC and console.
I would say, I would say like if it was just Xbox being like, now you can play all your Xbox, how do I say this? All the games that are on the Microsoft Store on your PC, now you can play on the Xbox too. But like with the Xbox handheld, them like integrating Steam into it, it's kind of like, okay, well, that's a big thing. But then also Steam releases their console.
The Steam
so
machine.
It's hard to know. Like if they didn't do that, I'd be like, okay, Steam made a deal with Xbox, and now like you play your Steam games on Xbox. But they also have their own console, which this could maybe hurt that. I don't know.
I think it might. I think it might, because you also can't. Because like Steam can't. I don't know. I mean, I guess they could. They could find a way, but like, if Steam were to just kind of close up and go exclusive like PlayStation does, right? And be like, well, if you want to play your Steam games, it either has to be on some sort of like desktop client that's proprietary to them, which I don't even know how they would do, or you have to own a Steam machine, right? Or maybe do that. Like you have to own a Steam machine to be able to download Steam launcher, some sort of key to play games on your PC. That is not going to be great for gamers. It might be a better business model, but I think the Steam machine is going to be pretty niche. I think the big thing will be pricing. If the Steam machine's a little cheaper, there are people who are only want that. If the Xbox integration is good enough to like add value, I'm cool with it. What I wouldn't do is anything Sony does.
Yeah.
Sony hates us. Sony hates us. Like Sony hates gamers. It hates people who give them money. They hate people who don't give them money.
Sony
They
hates
just
Steven.
they're
They
just
do,
a hateful
dude.
company, man.
Every day I
In
get
my
hate
opinion,
emails from them. You
they-
idiot, Steven.
They introduce like a dynamic pricing option so that if you're somebody who generally spends more money on PlayStation games at the PlayStation Store on your console, your prices will be higher than somebody who doesn't do that, because they want to incentivize people who are not spending money to spend money, so they'll give them deeper discounts.
Yeah, so it says Sony's reportedly testing dynamic pricing on the PlayStation Store. So what the game might cost for me could cost less for somebody else, depending on the type of games they play, like you said. Dude,
This
I
is the
just feel
first
like
time I'm hearing about this, and that's
Really?
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I
of.
feel like there's no way that's gonna fly. I feel like people are gonna be like, "What the heck?"
That'll be dead on arrival, because now everybody's pissed like right away. Like you've made everybody angry. This is why Steam is held in such high regards, because they're basically just like, how cheap can we make these games so that you guys can play them?
Yeah, so like Ticketmaster was kind of doing that a little bit by like hiking prices of high demand tickets, and there was a lot of backlash for that. I think they backtracked. I'm not really sure, but Sony's kind of like doing more than just price hikes for high games. It's like doing it based on the customer's purchase history.
And returning back to like exclusivity. So now Ghost of Yotei will not be on PlayStation or on a PC, as well as like anything else. Probably the God of War remasters that they announced will not, unless that was like already in the works. I don't really know.
It
They might have just
sucks.
pulled
It
'cause they
sucks,
hate us
but
that
like I
much.
get it. I mean, like,
Well, I don't. It's not like they're struggling. You know what I mean? Like
well, yeah,
there's ways to do this and make money on both ends. It's just,
I think they're, they don't have like the PC side of things. I mean, I guess it's Sony, but I mean, I
that's
don't know
their
how
fault,
this stuff.
though.
So like they are more
Oh, you mean
reliant.
like, yeah, okay.
They don't have like, you can also play our games on. We're also making
Yeah.
money on this giant line of whatever.
Right.
So
I got
it almost seems like they're scrambling with the announcement of Project Helix, because they're like, yeah, we can put them on. You can play it on PC now, but now Xbox is like, well, you'll be able to play PC games on your couch now too. And Sony's like, frick, no, never mind. We're keeping our stuff.
Which that's what I don't understand, is because if I wanted to play God of War on my Xbox Helix, whatever, right, on my couch, I still have to buy the game from them.
Right.
How are they losing money? So what they're doing is just denying me. So if I'm like God of War, whatever comes out next, and I want to play it, my only option is to also buy a console
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
from them. And
Exactly.
so it is denying me. So like they're hedging bets on the fact that I'll only buy one console. And
Right.
so rather than being like, you know what, we really would rather just support the studios, support the whatever, have this game out to where you can purchase it a million different ways. They're like, no, you have to. We're gonna try and deny you access to your other things potentially, meaning we don't care if you want to play Xbox games or PC games.
Yeah.
We only care if you interact with us, and we're gonna make that as expensive as humanly possible to trap you in our ecosystem. And that's where they're, oh, look, PlayStation has all the exclusives and some of the best games. That's not even wrong. It's just like I don't know. It's like James Cameron. I feel like a little bit like James Cameron's like nobody does like me because I'm the best at it, and it's
Nobody
like
let me except me.
he's right. He's kind of right, but he's also kind of a butt face.
But
know?
red face, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, Nintendo does the same thing. They got exclusives, and like, especially like now, Pokopia is such a big thing right now. But you have to buy Switch 2 to play it, and like, ain't no chance. And they released the new Pokemon trailer, Sand or something like I can't remember. Wind and Sea or something. And it looks kind of the same, but also a little bit cooler than what we've
It
seen
looks
before.
like a Pokemon game from 20 years ago.
Yeah. But you gotta have a Switch 2 to play it, and I'm like, that just ain't happening, dude. So like they're gambling with that, obviously, with people with making their games good enough that people will want to get a PlayStation, which is decent motivation to make good games, I reckon. But obviously, like you know, Microsoft for a while, I don't know if they've like said it, but the rumors have been like they're less and less worried about console sales. Which makes sense because they've got the whole PC side of things and Game Pass, whereas PlayStation's like, this is our bread and butter, I guess. You know, selling these consoles, so they're just trying to.
It's
keep
like
people.
that ecosystem thing, man. Because like that's what I don't know. That's what I don't love is they're really smart and like it's really smart business model. It's the same as like the Apple, like blue bubble, like idea, right? So like, what Apple did was they changed the bubbles. And so now if you don't have an iPhone, you felt like you're missing out. You're missing out on stuff. You're that guy. And they actually held technology back. You know, like iMessage was not as good as RCS messaging when it came out. And it was years after RCS came out that Apple like integrated it in. So now like there isn't really like a penalty for interacting with Android users. But there's still a stigma, right? Like you don't want to be the green bubble guy.
Gross.
And like same with
Mikey.
this, it's like Sony has created this niche for themselves, where it's like, dude, you want to miss out on these phenomenal stories? Sony doesn't have diddly squat to do with those stories, like other than like they own the studios, but the studios are who are creating these amazing experiences, and then Sony's like, the only way you'll ever be able to experience, like, you don't want to miss out on God of War, do you? You don't want to miss out on Ghost of Tsushima, do you? Like, it's like, no, I don't. I really don't. But you know, the ticket to play those games is $600.
Yeah.
So you can just sell it to me for $60 on Steam.
It is a antiquated business model, but kind of the Xbox is the only one not doing it, I guess. Nintendo and of the big three, Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Well, and they're losing. So I mean, maybe they're, you know, it's one of those like, you need to start doing it.
Yeah, so they're pulling back on the exclusives coming to PC. And I'm just wondering how much AI is like. There have been so many layoffs lately. Sony shut down Blue Point Games, which was responsible for like the best remakes, right? Demon Souls, some other stuff. Austin would have more to say about that than me. But they're like a hugely successful, respected company or whatever that has been shut down. Battlefield
and not
6,
like reabsorbed. They just
they're gone.
fired everybody.
Battlefield 6 had a bunch of layoffs. I don't know if that. I guess that's DICE. Ooh, got him. But Battlefield 6 was the best-selling game of 2025. I think I read.
Wow, really?
Something like that.
That's
I'll
wild.
bing it.
Not super
Like
surprising.
successful, and then all these layoffs. And I just feel like AI is just kind of we're starting to see signs of companies being like, well, AI can do that now. So yeah, dude, the console craze. New CEO, Microsoft Gaming, Project Helix, high-end pricing rumors. That's another thing where it's like, if it was inexpensive, I like couch gaming a lot, and sometimes I'm like
Yeah, same.
conflicted between buying something on PS5 or PC because I like the convenience, I guess, of just like I'm not trying to boot this up and you know sit at my day. Like I want to just hit the power button and it be on my PlayStation. So I have bought a few games on PlayStation because of that. Most of what I buy is on PC. But it would be cool to have. I mean, I have my PC plugged into my TV if I ever want to do couch gaming, but it's still like not as convenient as just hitting the power button on something. So like if it was fairly inexpensive, I could see it. But if it's like getting close to the price of a PC, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I would do that.
That's the hard part. Is I'm like, for not that much. I was at Costco today, and like for I think it was $1,700, which I mean, you know, is still a lot of money. I'm not trying to like discount that, but like, you know, if let's say Helix and PS6 or whatever are $1,200 for like, you know, wait a month for $300 more, $400 more, you can get a 50 series, like 5070 level PC right now. Again, like right now, like that'll change once 60 series cards comes out, whatever. But like, I don't know, man. It'd have to be pretty dang convenient for me to spend that much money.
Yeah. Well, PS6 rumors on track for 2027 or early 2028 potentially. But though, like memory shortages because of like it all being gobbled up for AI stuff. So yeah, the future is unclear. Not quite as simple as it used to be, which is sad.
Gamers are gonna pay for AI, dude.
Yeah,
like, it's gonna be wild.
So, and then Nintendo's over here making Pokemon Animal Crossing. I've been watching some people stream it just because, like IGN gave it a 9. People are really enjoying it, but it is straight up Animal Crossing. Like all the menus and stuff, I'm like, that's Animal Crossing. So they're like mooching off their own franchise.
It's probably their same assets too. Like yeah. I love Nintendo games. I don't know that Nintendo loves Nintendo games. I think they made a few years ago that was like really good.
Dude, you want
like, let's do those forever, yeah?
You want to talk about a company
Mario,
that
like,
hates
different
gamers?
weird hat.
That's Nintendo, dude. I'm so tired of Nintendo. I don't have any plans to get a Switch 2. Freaking launching with Mario Kart, and although Justin, you have a Switch 2, right? The church does, and you've been playing. You played Mario Kart? Yeah, or Mario Kart World. Kind of underwhelming, yeah. You said.
Yeah, I mean, even like our students who like love Mario Kart were complaining like 8 Deluxe was so much better.
Dang.
So.
Yeah.
I just think, like you said, these people are like not interested in creating great experiences for gamers anymore, which is like sad, and I get it. They need to make money as well, so you know, get that bag. I'm not worried about it, but also like, don't just reskin. Like, dude, Tears of the Kingdom, people glaze that game. That game sucks, dude. That game, anything that's good about that game is only good because Breath of the Wild was good. Breath of the Wild's an amazing game. Tears of the Kingdom is that same game. Again, it's the same game, dude. That's why I'm like, it's not. Tears of the Kingdom's not a good game. Breath of the Wild is a great game, and it just has also, it includes Tears of the Kingdom. And like, I don't know, like even like the game I play the most is probably the Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. And it's, I mean, it's great, but it's old games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nintendo's banking on nostalgia big time right now. I mean,
yeah.
And they're releasing older Pokemon games, and man, they just like they got us, dude. They with Pokemon and Zelda and Mario, like they've got franchises that people will buy over and over and over and over again. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, I'm being called out in the chat here for glazing Tears of the Kingdom. That may have been during the hype. I was hyped for that game when it was like being talked about and announced. Because Breath of the Wild, you know, my argument against Tears of the Kingdom is confusing, and I understand that, so, but I don't want to spend an hour talking about it. But like, Breath of the Wild, I think is one of the greatest generational games there has ever been. I think it's incredible.
Agreed.
I was hoping for Tears of the Kingdom to just build on that model and improve upon it, and instead what we got was just, again, Breath of the Wild with marginally different powers. And I mean, in the sky world is like pretty cool, like the floating stuff. Like that's cool. That was a cool addition. But like, I don't know. I wanted more. I wanted it to be a new game, and instead it was the same game.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
that was disappointing. But I was very hype. I was very hype.
I was too. Breath of the Wild, I just like completely blew me away. Like I loved it so much, and I was so excited for. I wanted DLC, and then they were like, "Well, it turned out to be so big, we released a full game for it." And I don't know, it was just like after I spent so long saving Hyrule, and then they were just like, "Everything's crap again, but you got some new powers." I was kind of like, "Oh, I feel like I did all this already." You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly
I got it, and I disclaimer, didn't play for super long because I was just kind of like, "Oh, I'm kind of tired."
I haven't beat it.
Yeah.
I started it. I got like 2 temples done, and I was like, I get it.
Yeah, and also like what
I've
people
played this
loved
game.
about the like creativity in the first game, they just went like all in for the second one. Where I was like, this ain't freaking
Dude.
Legos. I'm playing a Zelda
Tell
game.
me
you know
about
what
it,
I'm saying?
man. That's the most frustrating part about this game to me, about Tears of the Kingdom, is I'm like, dude, the game's not hard. The game is super easy, because every single mission is just like, hey, you need to get up there. Like, you see that spot? You got to get there. And then it's like, well, what dumb a machine can I build with these spare parts that gets me up there? And
Bicycle,
it's like, oh,
balloon,
you
helicopter.
yeah. It's like, I got it. I'm going to put a fan on this bird thing. I can't steer it, so I'm going to try and like push it off the cliff and catch it.
I just need
midair.
50 batteries and keep recharging them.
And I'm like, I just am trying to like, I want to fight some guys. I want to solve some puzzles, Zelda style. I like the what are the little temples? I forget.
Shrines.
The shrines. The shrines were cool in Breath of the Wild. They continue to be cool. Again, they're the same, just different shape. And those are still some of my favorite parts of Tears of the Kingdom, which is like, you know, it's just a short little like puzzle thing where I'm like, oh, dude, like, there's these floating blobs of water, and I gotta somehow like get up to them, and I can swim in them and like hop out and reverse time to get back. I'm like, yeah, that's sick, dude. That's what this game should be. And instead, I'm like, again, like, yeah, making a bird bicycle with fans on it. It freaking sucks, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, consoles, dude. Well,
I will duke you on Tears of the Kingdom all day.
I'll do you on
if you guys
Nintendo
want me
for
to.
sure, dude. Which is so sad, dude. How sad is that? We all
It's
grew up
sad
with
because
Nintendo.
also, dude, the Nintendo Switch is so cool, and the Switch 2 looks great. I want to like
feels good
love
too.
it and support it. Yeah, I'm like, it's such a cool thing. I'm like, why? I don't know. I have such a hard time trying to support Nintendo at all.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
love their new model over the last year though, where they're like, hey, you know your favorite game? Would you like to play it at 340p? At
for
20
$40.
frames? We've got for $40. We have, guess what? We have Skyrim.
Yeah. Well, the future is a mystery. Fingers crossed for consoles, dude, and for the world as a whole.
It's the deepest thing you said. The future is a mystery.
Hey,
Fingers
prayers
crossed.
for video games and the world. Those are my 2 prayer requests tonight, guys.
Give it
Video
up.
games and the world. Okay. Lanterns.
Oh, I
Real
have
What
quick.
about 'em?
Lanterns, man. They help in dark places. So I also have some superhero fatigue. I think that was I have MCU fatigue big time.
Mm.
DC is my thing. I love Superman. I love the Justice League. I love Batman. I love the Flash. I love Green Lantern. I love Wonder Woman. Aquaman. I love them all.
Keep going.
So, James Gunn took over DC. I'm getting distracted by the trailer. I was cautiously optimistic. So far, we've gotten Creature Commandos. Don't really care about it. Don't know why you made that. James likes the weird stuff, so I get it, whatever.
Yeah.
The first thing he made was anime Suicide Squad, kind of. We got Superman. My most anticipated movie of the year. Was following it. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's a super good movie. It's shallow fun. Whatever. It's a fine start to the universe, kind of. Peacemaker is awful. IMHO. For some reason, people like it a lot. I think it's just... Yeah, it's got John Cena. I think it's crude and unfunny. And I was kind of like, whatever, like James's whole thing was like, hey, there's, it's not like the MCU where you have to see every bit of everything and it's all the same. Like, there's going to be some R-rated stuff. There's going to be some PG-13 stuff. He's like, I'm over here writing Superman, and then I'm over here planning these horrifically gross scenes for Peacemaker. And I'm like, okay, like, even though he's like, Peacemaker Season 2, last few episodes, my favorite thing I've ever done, and also there's, groundbreaking stuff for the DC universe as a whole in it. And I'm like, wait, I thought you just said I didn't have to watch it. Okay, I'll watch it. I enjoyed like half of Season 2. The rest of it I thought was just like not funny and cringy, and I don't know why people love it so much. And it is super nasty. So
super nasty.
Super nasty.
Is it crude, Steven?
It is crude, dude. So I'm like, okay, you want to have your crude Deadpool character over here? That's fine, whatever. So then Lanterns is in development for HBO, and Nathan Fillion, who plays Guy Gardner in Superman, says, like, the most F words I've ever said in anything are on this superhero TV show. And I'm like, hold up, red flag.
Yep.
And then you watch this trailer, and they're just saying the F word left and right. And I'm like, okay, I thought, you were going to say that for your little Peacemaker over here, but then my childhood cartoon characters, you were going to let me go watch with my son. You know what I'm saying? So that's disappointing for me personally. And it's 2026. Half of franchises are just going to be streaming shows now instead of movies, which is very annoying. I would prefer a Green Lantern movie, but I know they're probably like,
Yep.
2011, there was a Ryan Reynolds one. We can't just make a movie. Shut up, dude. We'll be fine. Anyway, so they're making this show. I don't know anything about Aaron Pierre playing Jon Stewart, but he looks cool. I freaking love Kyle Chandler, dude. I'm a Kyle Fanler, if you will. I think he's awesome. And as Hal Jordan, like, that's cool, dude. So I've been, I guess, again, cautiously optimistic for this. Trailer comes out.
Yeah.
What
Casting looks cool.
Casting is cool. I joked. My buddy Kyle sent it to me, and I sent back, like, now I know why they call it Lanterns, because there was zero green in this trailer. And then, like, the rest of the day, that's what everybody was saying. Like, what the heck? There's no color, there's no life in this show about Green Lanterns. And you can see right there Hal Jordan flying away, not glowing green in any way. There's a part that shows his suit, and it's, like, brown and dusty. And it's just a very cynical. These are space cops, and it's a small town, like, detective. They've been saying, like, this is like True Detective in the DCU, and I'm like, maybe save that for a character like The Question, or even Green Arrow or something, like some of these smaller scale heroes. Yeah. But space cops, fun Green Lantern stuff. I'm not, my excitement level plummeted when I saw this trailer, because I'm like, dude, the whole thing with the Snyderverse was like how depressing and grounded, not even grounded, I guess, but like kind of more grounded. No, I don't think Edward Norton's in this. I didn't see who you were seeing.
He's the guy that he was like beaten up in the interrogation room.
Oh, I don't think so, unless it's like a cameo or whatever.
I'm gonna
But
look him up
like grounded, desaturated color grading. There you go. And I'm like,
There it
dude,
is.
we got away from this. The whole point was getting out of the Snyderverse was like fun, superhero, Superman stuff, and now here we are with freaking Watchmen again. I feel like so.
I'm with you. To be honest with you, like having watched it now, I'm like Green Lantern. I've always really loved John Stewart from Justice League Unlimited. He's like one of my favorite characters because he just always seemed like stand up, an upright kind of dude. Like, and, you know, him and Superman. It's always like, no, we have to do the right thing. And I don't know. I always just really enjoyed him, and I don't know, seeing him in like live action has always been a little bit of dream of mine. I have always wanted either Blair Underwood or Idris Elba to play John Stewart, but I think they've both aged out, and Aaron Pierre is freaking sick, so I'm stoked to see him in the role. But yeah, like you said, it's almost supposed to be this like trippy ultra sci-fi space world, and like all the lanterns are like weird races and alien races, and like I don't know, you know, and I'm like, and who's to say? Maybe they're playing that stuff like close to the chest.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
have a moment in the show where they're like green, but like, I don't know, dude. You're not getting any fans right now.
yeah. Because even the lantern itself looks like
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, it's not lit up, like obviously, but yeah, it just looks like an old. And maybe it's because he's like trying to leave it behind, and it's been in a closet. Whatever. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I still am just like let's go.
Yeah. So a lot of people are referencing this photo that Zack Snyder was like working on or something. You know, it was like a concept he did, and people are like, Zack Snyder did this in his backyard with a box of scraps, and it's like glowing Green Lantern, and the little Green Lantern bit in the Justice League movie. It was like, oh my gosh, seeing that on screen was so cool again. And I'm like, dang, we're really referencing Zack Snyder as
I was
like,
about to say, dude,
this is how colorful the Green Lantern should be.
I have nothing good to say about the Snyderverse. I found almost all of it to be hella cringe.
Yeah.
The Snyder Cut was marginally better. I think I gave Justice League like a 4 when it came out originally, and like people were like, "Oh, Snyder Cut's so much better," and I'm like, "It is better. It's a 5."
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't get the love for it. I don't get the kind of cult following it has. And yeah, and if we're like, man, I wish like this was as colorful as the Zack Snyder movies or as interesting. I'm like, nah, bro, then it's done.
Doesn't make sense. You guys forget history already? Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it, guys. Don't you know your history? Yeah, dude. So this is disappointing to me. I'm nervous about it. Honestly, like, I was slightly nervous after seeing Superman because I was like, that wasn't quite the like groundbreaking film I was hoping for. It wasn't like Christopher Reeve's Superman. It was more like a fun start, and you're gonna have a fun time in all languages, so we can make tons of money off this movie. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and then I saw Peacemaker, and I'm like, whoa, James, what you doing? And then I see this, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what have we gotten into? I like James Gunn. I love how like big of a fan that he is of comics and stuff like that. But yeah, dude. We'll see how this goes.
Is this
when
from
does
the
this come out?
Snyder one?
This shot right here is not. No, this is Lanterns
Okay.
coming out on HBO, coming in August. So yeah, I just don't. I know they're trying to be different from Ryan Reynolds, whatever, but like, dude, that's like 15 years ago. We'll be fine. Even James Gunn was like, he was asked if like he thought people would be confused, and he's like, no, dude, no one's going to be confused. They get it. We can have two different Batmans at the same time, and it's going to be fine. And I'm kind of like, okay, then just give us a Green Lantern movie and a Wonder Woman movie and a Superman movie and a Batman movie and a Flash movie, and maybe wait a little bit for Flash. But yeah, another mysterious future, and then like Netflix was buying Warner Brothers, and then Paramount just apparently put up an insane bid that Netflix was like, yeah, we're not even going to try. After Netflix was like marketing that they had DC bagged, which is crazy. So yeah, dude, crazy times. Wars and rumors of wars. Am I right, guys?
Oh
This
my
is the
goodness.
stuff. This is the stuff right here, dude. Yeah. And then Marvel. Who knows what Marvel's doing? What's the latest thing?
Nothing.
They got Doomsday coming out. I kind of don't even care. I didn't want to watch Wonder Man for so long because I was like, I just don't care about the MCU right now in any way. And dude, I feel like Doomsday is, they are reaching for nostalgia and trying to bring back. Disney in general is just trying to like figure out what the heck they're doing. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any last
They're
words before
silly.
break? They're being so
Yeah.
silly, guys. Bunch of silly Mr. Sillies.
Goofballs.
Silly geese.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, dude. All right, quick break.
Yeah.
All right, we're taking a break. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
We got 20 minutes. You guys want to play a game or want to call it?
I can't remember how long Dice Dungeon Box takes.
I don't think we finished it last time we played.
We can save it for next
I also
time.
think it's because Mikey.
Michael shrewded it for
Yeah.
us.
Down a hole.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys remember in your spare time, pray for Calvin's granny. She got hit by a bazooka.
Bazooka.
Oh no.
Yep.
Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think about it every time I eat the hookah.
That is so
Boom.
sad. All right. You want to save it for next time? Just wrap it up here.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Yeah.
right, let's do that. Here we go. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us.
Here.
It's not all doom and gloom, guys. Maybe Project Helix will be cheap and it'll be fun, and Sony will put their games on Project Helix too, and we'll all have games together. And Lanterns will be good.
Huzzah.
That's what I believe. That's what I'm believing for that.
I'm hoping that after this discussion, that after Lanterns comes out, I get to come back and say that was one of my favorite shows of the year. So far.
It'll probably be good, but
I'm
like
hoping it is,
it's
'cause
not the good
freaking love the Green
I
Lantern.
want. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. A big thing with the Green Lantern movie was people were like, the whole thing's in space and it's CGI. So they're like, they want
Yeah.
opposite with this one. They don't want any space
Yeah.
and they don't want any green glow. And I'm like, no, blah, 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 blah.
Here's what I'm hoping, dude. I'm hoping that we're seeing a bunch of shots from episodes 1 and 2. You know what I mean? Where
I
it's
hope they're
like,
faking us out.
like they're getting the band back together. They're getting, they're pulling the lanterns back into it. And it's like, we got to go beat this cosmic threat. And it's like episode 3 on is like them. on.
Everything's green.
Sheesh.
No other colors. None.
Yeah, maybe
Everything has
Hal's
a
like
green filter.
repressing his green because he's like begrudging
Repressing his green.
repressing his green. You know what I'm saying, dude? He don't got the mask
It
on.
seemed
or
like
something.
Hal was the one that was in it.
What did I say? Did I say Hal?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Thought
see.
you did. John,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
and
John's supposed to be the new one.
yeah, Hal's like
Can't
training
remember
John,
Yeah.
at least in this. I don't know. Anyway, fingers crossed, prayers up for the future of video games, Green Lantern, and the world. Thank you all so much for listening. Be sure to check us out at
Your favorite bit.
movigapodcast.com. Every link you'll ever need in life is there. Discord, social media, wherever you listen to podcasts. Audio goes live every Friday. Shout out to our listeners. But we'd love for you to join us live every Moviga Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/Moviga podcast. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you're watching now, appreciate you. Like the video. Subscribe, please. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Moviga. And that's it. Shout out to Lee, Justin, Brian. It's been a pleasure, as usual.
Always.
Thanks for having us.
Always.
Thank you for being here. Everyone, thanks for listening. We love you. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think about her every time I hit the hookah. Clean like a blow.
Post show.
Posting the show, dude. So uploading.
Today is March, boy. Everyone, thanks so much for hanging out. Prayers up for Calvin's grandma.
Yeah, dude.
Bazooka, I can imagine, would hurt. Personally.
Maybe.
So, you know, we're gonna be thinking about you, dude. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out.
Yeah.
We love you. We hope you have a great week. I think that's it.
Yeah. That's all. That's all she wrote.
Right.
Thanks, everyone. Happy Monday. Later. Bye. Pushing the button
Bye.
now.